The second short selling report for the drone industry this week has just come out, and AgEagle is down over 34% today. In this video, I'm going to break down for you the accusations within the report. I'm going to tell you what happened to my holdings in AgEagle, and I'm going to give you everything you need to know. Let's go. Okay, so AgEagle is a drone company. They're based in the USA, and they are focused on using drones for delivery as well as agriculture. Now, what happened today? Well, a research firm put out a report detailing how they believe AgEagle is deceiving investors and basically running a pump and dump. In this video, I'm going to share a summary of that report and my opinion on that report. This video is just my opinion. Go out and do your own due diligence. We don't know what's true or fake right now. This is just a summary of what's being said. Now, before we get into the report, let's talk about what happened to the stock, because I did own shares in AgEagle. And so today, the stock fell by 35% in one day. We were trading at around $14 yesterday. The stock opened around, let's call it $13, and it closed at $8.96, down a pretty significant margin. When we zoom in to the daily chart, so these are 5-minute candles, you can see here, this is what the chart looked like. Now, I trimmed my position this morning. That was basically my plan all the way along, and I took a position in Archer, ACIC. I made a video about them. If you guys are interested in that, I will throw up a thumbnail right now. I also broke down the EHang short seller report, so if you want to know what happened there, definitely check out my past videos. But this morning, I trimmed my position, I sold a couple of shares, and then I found out that this report had come out, and I had a little trouble getting access to it because they geo-locked it to only Australia, so it took me a few hours. But what I did is that I knew the report had come out. I hadn't read it yet, so I put a stop loss on my trade at $11, and thank God I did that, because I think as soon as everybody else was able to get access to it, the stock completely plummeted and it fell through $11. I luckily got out right at $11, and it fell all the way down to $8.10 before making a small recovery up to $8.95. Now, I'm out at $11. My average price getting into it was around $6, so I locked in about 83% profit. I am very, very lucky. I am very thankful for how well I did, because I think a lot of people are feeling some pain right now. Now, just to prove that I actually got out at $11, here's the actual screenshot from Questrade. It got me out at $11 and like a tenth of a cent. I did extremely well. I also trimmed a couple of my other drone positions. I took a position in Archer, and I also took another position, and I cleared out some of my Zen shares. So it was a big day for me. I made a couple of trades. Pretty happy with how the portfolio went, and I'm very, very happy that I got out of AgEagle at $11, because now it's down over like 20 or 25% since then. Now let's talk about this report. It was put out by a company called Bonitas Research. So far, from what I've seen, their research looks pretty good, or at least their track record. We'll have to dive into that a little bit more, but the report is only 14 pages long, so it's less than half the length of the EHang report, which made it very easy to read this evening, so I'm very thankful for that. It was an easy read. It wasn't too difficult to understand. It definitely didn't have quite as much detail as the EHang report did, and if you want to learn about it, you can go to bonitasresearch.com, but you might have to find it on like a Facebook group. That's where I found it, because the download on the website is geo-locked to Australia. So if you're interested in finding it, definitely check out a couple of the drone Facebook groups. Drone Delivery Canada has a fantastic Facebook group that you should definitely check out if you're interested in that company. Now, what does the report say? So these are the major accusations. It says that AgEagle was a pump and dump orchestrated by Alpha Capital, as well as the AgEagle founder and former CEO, as well as a couple of the insiders that probably knew what was going on. The major accusation here is that these people made investors think that they were working with Amazon in order to pump up the price of those shares, because the management owned a significant portion of the company, as well as Alpha Capital. Both of them had a very large stake of equity in that company, and so by making other people think that they were working with Amazon, it would drive up the price and it would basically make them rich. And then the third accusation is that management, as well as Alpha Capital, sold a lot of their shares, and that's basically the dump. So you got the pump of working with Amazon, and you got the dump when they sell all of their shares. And then the last thing that they're accusing the company of is that they have no real patents, IP, or technology, and we're going to dive into that as well. So let's just break these down, starting with the history. Now, this is a little complicated because it does date back a little while, and it dates back starting with a press release. And so a fake news promotion started by AgEagle when the company announced it had received its first purchase orders to manufacture and assemble UAVs designed to meet critical specifications for drones that are meant to carry goods in urban and suburban areas. This was also the first time AgEagle entered the drone package delivery market. So really, really interesting. Nobody had ever heard about AgEagle delivering products, and all of a sudden they had received a purchase order to manufacture drones for it. So a little bit interesting there. And at that point, March 31st, 2020, we know that insiders owned about 44% of UAV stock. So almost half of the stock was owned by management or somebody working in the company. On April 7th, 2020, Alpha Capital purchased 1,050 Series E preference shares convertible to 4.2 million common stock for US $1.5 million. So all of a sudden, Alpha Capital has a big interest in this company. And then on April 15th, AgEagle announces a follow-on order from its top secret major e-commerce customer. That was the big thing here, is that they alluded that the customer placing the orders was an e-commerce customer. And then on April 29th, basically 2 weeks later, a video was leaked. A very, very important video was leaked, and that video was basically an unboxing of a drone that sure looked like it was a partnership between AgEagle and Amazon. Now, if you're interested in seeing the full video, it is available at some website called sluggin.com, and be very careful going to that website because it looks like it's the place where people leak a lot of photos and videos that probably shouldn't be out in the public. So it is not a safe website, and I do not advise using it in any way, but I did go check it out. I watched the video, and basically what it is a video that looks like, as you can see right in the front, it's AgEagle logo X Amazon. It looks like they are working together, and the video is an instruction video of how to take the drone out of the box. It's basically an unboxing with a voiceover that says, here's how to unscrew the packaging. Here's what you take out. Here's what you don't take out. Be careful removing these bolts. These zip ties can be cut. These zip ties can't be cut. That's what the instructional video is. I think it's about 2 or 3 minutes long, and it's basically them taking out a drone and putting it onto a table. So really interesting, but the important thing here is where the video was leaked from. That's the crazy thing here, is because the video was leaked by the CEO at the time. He's not the CEO anymore, but the CEO at the time, it was leaked from his daughter's website that was embedded with a YouTube account. So it was a YouTube video that was hosted on his daughter's website. That's where the video of the AgEagle and Amazon drone unboxing video was leaked, which is a really just mind-boggling, crazy thing, because why did the CEO's daughter have the video, make the video? Why was it on her YouTube in the first place? Why did it get posted to her personal website? Why did the CEO not say anything about it, not issue a press release, not do anything about it? And why did they not kind of correct this when it came out? So absolutely wild. So it's a walkthrough of the unboxing drone. It has audio instructions, and it has the AgEagle and Amazon logo directly next to each other in the introduction. It literally looks like it's a combination video of these two companies clearly working together, and that's the impression I would get if I saw it out of context. Now, this video, combined with a couple of statements that talk about a major e-commerce company, are what led to the pump, because everybody saw that video, whether it was leaked privately or whatever. It spread through the internet like wildfire on Reddit and on all of the forums, and everybody saw it, and everybody made the assumption in their head, AgEagle is working with Amazon, and that means dollar signs, time to buy the stock. That was the pump. That was the connection that people made. And in that time period, the 2 days following, the stock shot up by 540%. And then shortly after that, a couple of basically YouTubers and stock tweeters and Reddit people put together a 54-page due diligence report that basically tied AgEagle to Amazon, and they circled it around on Reddit, and it made the rounds, and it was very well done. There was a lot of research in it, and there's a link in the description if you want to read that report. It was also referenced in the original kind of short selling report, and here is a paragraph that I have pulled from this kind of 54-page due diligence document. A little digging strongly suggests that this major e-commerce company is Amazon. A little more digging reveals that the follow-on purchase orders could be the beginning of significant multi-year partnerships between the two companies, wherein AgEagle becomes a major Amazon drone supplier. So this entire report was trying to link AgEagle to Amazon, which is absolutely crazy. And then the report tries to confirm that AgEagle is working with Amazon. So that's the report that goes out, and then the dump comes shortly after that. that. So May 12th, 2020, June 6th, and August 7th, these guys raise a ton of money. So they go out, and between like 3 or 4 months here, the price goes from $1.06 to $3.30 per share. Obviously, the price is going up because everybody thinks they're working with Amazon. They're raising money like crazy, and then come September 8th, 2020, so just a few months ago, AgEagle CEO and CFO sold 29 and 33% respectively, the first day that management was allowed to sell the shares awarded, granted 6 months prior. So they basically got an award that says, here's some shares for your work in the company. You can do whatever you want with them in 6 months. And then on day one of that 6-month expiration, both of them sold as soon as they could, which is a big red flag for investors. If I'm investing into this company and the CFO and the CEO are selling as much as they can, that is a huge concern. And then December 31st, 2020, AgEagle founder and former chairman Brett Chilcott, the guy whose daughter leaked the video, reduced his stake from 9.6% to 1% by selling 5 million shares to Alpha Capital for an undisclosed amount. So now the CEO and the founder has just completely cleared out. His daughter leaked a video that basically tied AgEagle to Amazon, which caused the stock to shoot up. He has just cashed out, and now you're like, holy cow, what just happened? And then February 2021, Alpha Capital, we found out that they had reduced their ownership from 47% to 13%. So now the management, the CEO, the CFO, they've all dumped the shares, and so has the investment company that got in before everybody else. They have all dumped the shares as well. So absolutely wild turn of events. And when you look at the inside ownership, so I pulled this from the report. I have no idea if this is accurate or not. I pulled this from the report. And what this shows is that one of the former CEOs sold a bunch of his shares. The directors all sold 100% of their shares. The CFO sold 68% of his shares. And Brett Chilcott, the former CEO and founder, sold 90% of his shares and another additional amount at an undisclosed price. This guy has easily cashed out over $1 million from this, if not $10 or $20 million at the bare minimum. So he has done extremely well, and you can understand why he might be motivated to cash out, go buy a jet, fly to the Bahamas, and never have to talk to anybody else again. He's at that level. It wouldn't be difficult. And then the other things that are listed in the report is that Alpha Capital has been involved, or at least listed in a charge against microcap fraudsters for their role in lucrative market manipulation schemes. So very interesting. You can see right there, Alpha Capital is listed. And then they also go into great detail in the report proving that Amazon has come out in various different news releases and stated that they are not working with AgEagle. So Amazon has come out publicly and said that they are not working with AgEagle. That is stated in the report. They have stated that to reporters, and there is no other proof that I can possibly find that AgEagle actually has a relationship with Amazon. Now, maybe we're all wrong. Maybe the report is wrong, and hopefully we are, and hopefully they got some Amazon orders. But as of right now, I find it kind of hard to believe. So the last accusation in the report is that AgEagle has no IP and they have no tech. They took a couple of photos of their like old warehouse, it looks like, and honestly, it doesn't look very impressive for $1 billion company. They have set up a new warehouse, I believe, next to an Amazon facility, is how the report describes it. And I'm sure it's going to be nicer. It looks a little bit fancier, at least from the outside, but we haven't seen any photos of the inside. And when you look up AgEagle in an international worldwide IP patent search, nothing comes up. So as of right now, the company AgEagle does not have any patents, though they have made a couple of acquisitions as of recently. Now, in summary, here are my personal thoughts and opinions. These are just my opinions. Go do your own due diligence. Did management give any reason for people to think they were working with Amazon? The answer to that is yes. I think AgEagle definitely let people think that they were working with Amazon. After that video was released by the CEO's daughter, the company should have come out with a comment or a press release that said, hey, this is the current situation. That video was not supposed to go out. Here's what's actually happening. They should have done something. They should have addressed it in some way, and they didn't. They just let people keep thinking and thinking whatever they wanted, and when it gets to Reddit and it gets to the Facebook groups, people start to pump it up, and that's exactly what happened, which is absolutely crazy. Also, did management sell the shares? Based on the report and the filings that they present, it looks like management completely sold out. It looks like the Alpha investment company pretty much sold out everything as well, and it looks like they are running to the bank right now, probably probably to cash in and turn it into Bitcoin so it can't be tracked. And lastly, do they have any tech or IP? Well, this is basically a technology company. All tech companies are pretty tight on their IP. We can't see that they have any patents. Obviously, hopefully they have a little bit of tech or IP that's their strategic advantage, but the report did a pretty good job of showing that the softwares that they use and the cameras and the sensors that they use are actually just off the shelf pieces that you can buy and that can be used for almost any drone. And so as of right now, I don't think they have a ton of tech or IP, or at least that they're bragging about that's exclusive to them that I can see. I'd love to be proved wrong on that, and I'd also love to do an interview with management. So if you're watching this video, I'd love to ask you all the questions that we're talking about in this PowerPoint here. Now, in summary, I got out of AgEagle at $11, so it doesn't really matter to me anymore. I'm probably not going to be buying back into it. I am holding 3 companies right now. Like I said, I bought Archer. I hold Drone Delivery Canada. I also hold Dragonfly. And if you guys are interested in learning how to analyze the charts, understand the financials, and actually look at a company like this, then definitely consider signing up for my stock market course. Yes, we also talk about stop losses so we can get you out of trades like this, just like I did, and it will save your butt and still lock in some profits. And if you're interested in signing up for that, there's a link down below. It is completely free. There's over 9 hours of content on there. And once you're done the course, I also run a Discord chat where I share all of my technical analysis, all of my charts, and a lot of my trades in there. So if you're interested in signing up, definitely check out the links below. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I will see you in the next one. Good luck trading. Good luck investing. See you tomorrow.